Righto, one of my favourite radios, and I have one that I've owned for many years, still sitting in the box actually. Can't remember what I bought it brand new from Dickie Smith's back in Adelaide years ago. Still got it, and still got another couple in boxes, yeah, great. Look, FT847, great radios, and I'm just doing this video because one or two of the well, one actually has sold to a good customer of mine down in Tasmania, who's taken advantage of our lay-by scheme, which is fantastic. We love that, and it's good to be able to help out the in offering that sort of ability, and to get people, because sometimes you haven't actually got the amount of money sitting around on the day, and sometimes good bargains come up, and he took advantage of actually a boxed FT847, which absolutely, but as he said, look, to be fair to him, he just bought a radio from me, and he said, oh, I really want to get an 847, and I said, yeah, we can make it happen. So anyway, all good. So just going to do a quick run through, more so for my mate down in Tasmania, so that he can have a bit of a look at how these things function, and he's had a bit of a look on the internet, etc., and very happy with them. I just think they're an all-round great radio. So all right, let's get started. Okay, that was a lovely conversation with my wife, who came in, and she's off to craft tonight, and now I'm sort of thinking, where do we get with this video? But that's okay, we're only a minute 40 in, couldn't have got too far. All right, I think we're going to just sort of have a bit of a look-see and say, right, okay, let's have a look at some power outputs, and make sure we've got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of power. Hello, right on 100 watts. We gotta love it. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah. No, that's working beautifully. HF power on these things are generally a bit of a given. They tend to be very reliable. That's why I like them so much. You don't see a lot of problems with the 847s, to be very honest. The only time you do is when someone has a play with them. Normally they stuff up the PLL, all the micro wiring, trying to modify them when they don't realise that some versions of them just didn't actually modify, and they cause a major problem internally, and before you know it, look at that, 0.5 of a microvolt. Hearing that beautifully. I just turned that on, then I thought, it's right on 0.5, and just hearing that lovely. Yeah, about 50 microvolts. Yeah, operating beautifully. Look, the thing about these radios, very hard to fault, because they have voice controls as well. What am I trying to say? They give you the frequency by voice. Anyway, oh goodness. Yeah, no, look, they're beautiful radios in the fact that they just do what they do so well, and they're very, if you're sort of looking for something that's not too deep in menus, they're also good in the fact that just about everything's on the front screen here. As far as on the actual push button, there's not much that you can't do. There's a few things that you've still got to go into menus and certain settings, but generally, things like mic RF power, you're not going into digital, you've got all full manual control of, etc. They were made at a time when, just before they decided, oh, let's put everything in, sub menu 6.5, blah blah blah, etc, etc. Anyway, so definitely a beautiful radio in the fact that you can do whatever you want to do. Obviously they had satellite function, not something everyone's going to use, but great for uplink, downlink. These were truly called the Earth Station for that reason. They not only covered all your HF bands, but VHF, UHF, and here's the thing, they did not come with 1.2 gigs, and some people said, oh, it's the one thing they missed out. To me, oh no, to me it was always the thing that I thought, I couldn't care less. But look, I'm not a 1.2 gig sort of guy, so look, let's just be honest. It's there's some people out there would say, hey, I love SHF and lots of things, and Actually, I was just looking at something a mate of mine, ZS6YI, Gary Immelman's doing on 10 gigs at the moment, and 2.4 and 10 gig link, and not available to us in Australia, this particular link, but and I was actually amazed. I thought, oh wow, so you know, it can get my interest sometimes, but certainly, you know, they are one of those things that you know, you either are a HF guy or a VHF guy, or etc, etc. Okay, so your bands basically, keep in mind there's a few different ways to get around, but as you can see, I'm just toggling through with the band button. A lot of people forget they had the jog shuttle on the outside too, which you could just, look at this, you know, you could actually scoot through. We had one that had a fault with its band selection going back a long time ago, and it was a pain of a fault. And I said to the guy, I said, well, you know, worst case scenario, the jog shuttle's still working, and in the end he elected to say, you know what, I'm just going to put up with it, because look, it was going to be a whole front, like the repair was going to be $600-700. He just didn't want to spend that on the radio, so he ended up using it with the jog shuttle, and I said no, it'll still function quite okay. Anyway, so 50 megs. Now keep in mind, every time we do this, I need to just take a quick break and change the antenna, and let me just show you what they do. Now, some people like this, some don't. I particularly do like it. Let's try and turn that down on the front there. So HF comes in on this one here. Basically then you have a 6 meter, a 2 meter and 70 centimeter port, and so when I'm going to show you 6 meters, of course, you know, I just need to go bingo. Now obviously a lot of people run on the 2 meter 70 centimeter, say they're just running a the likes of a an X510 or something. They'll run a little duplexer between the two here, and that will give them the ability to run the one antenna off the two ports quite easily. There's triplexes of obviously 6, 2 and 70 you can do, no problems, but that's the way they do it. Alright, let's hang on. And a slight adjustment to what I just said, sorry. UHF, VHF, 6 meters. I went to use it and I thought, hang on, I tried to generate a signal into 6 meters. I thought, that's not going to work. Yeah, 6 meters is that one there. So basically, run through again. HF, 2 meters, 70 centimeters, 6 meters. Okay, we're on 50 megs on 6 meters, and we're just doing a rough look, but as you can see, 0.5 a microvolt. These things just beautiful receivers. It'll go down a lot less than that. As you can see, if I take that down to 0.1, so it's minus 122. This is where these radios were super good. Let's get rid of that generate. And once again, loads and loads of power. 100 watts on 6 meters, so you're getting a full 100 watts on 6 meters, which is really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So and 1, 2. Oh yeah, loads of okay, 1, 2. I need to attenuate the crow a little bit there. 1, 2, 3. But yeah, look, great radio for the fact. And look, some of this run through is for my client's benefit down in Tassie, just to because it's going to be on lay-by for a while. It's going to sit there, and it's good for him to see it going before it sits for a while and then gets shipped down to him. Unlikely that we'll do anything. We'll put it back in the box and then ship it when he's ready. But normally we like to do a test of especially something that's this diverse and has so many different functions. All right, let's swap the antenna out and let's go over and look at the VHF side. Okay, would help if I actually put it up. There we go. The squelch is where? The squelch is there. And we're just going to put in 147 to get us maybe somewhere that might actually see a signal, and bring that up a bit there, and let's have a look. Some volume, probably don't. Now, just let me put some signal in there. Oh yeah, beautiful. Again, there's 0.5 of a microvolt there. I had it down on 0.1 of a microvolt, so hang on. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right, turn that one off. Transmitting beautifully. Getting about, what's that, about 15 watts there. That's up full there. Hang about. So I just had to go look that up actually, because I was thinking, but they were 12.5 watts carrier, and obviously they on sideband they did their 50 watts. I was just having a play and thought, hang on, yep, but all good. Now let's have a look here. Sorry, I had a bit of a break as well with somebody that came here to pick up their dog. So if I seem a bit disjointed with this video, yes, this happens at times. I think we did the receive test, but let me just run that through again. Oh yeah, no, we did do that. Sorry, we did do that, and that was receiving really well. All right, let me just go up to the next band, and let me give. Oh, it's got to change antennas again. Geez, the moment I hit this, that receiver's incredible. Let's have a look. That's taking it down to minus 117. Bring that up. Minus 113. Yeah, look. That's good. And obviously, we can overload it very easily. Wow. Squelch. Squelch. And yeah, similar sort of in the fact that yeah, some of these meters, the way they read are two different things. It can be confusing, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2 on sideband there, just to show you. That's your 50 watts there that you'd expect on the SSB. But yeah, look, that's pretty much going from one end to the other of exactly what these radios do. And so I didn't check the memories of this one. I was going to see, because some of these are ones that I've had for a very long time, and others are actually a mate of mine, Rob VK2QR, and a couple I picked up that I thought, oh, I've got to have those. Let's just see, I'll be able to tell by, whoops, no, what am I doing wrong here? Go into, I just want to Rob's. Yeah, sorry, I've just clicked Y. That's right. But no, that's cool. It's funny. Rob actually had one that was cleaner than my one that's in the box. That was crazy good. So yeah, anyway, nice radios. All right, well, this has really been more of a test just to make sure that we're doing all we need to do for my chap. Actually, just before I forget, put the antenna back into that one there, was it? No, it was this one. I was going to just check it on HF. I was going to just leave it at that, but I actually wouldn't mind running a quick antenna lead. Hang on. Look at the signals. Beautiful. Noisy day today though. It has been all day. Really has. I'll take the RF amp off just for the moment. Just to get squelch. Oh, candle's net still going. They really are beautiful radios. Noise blanket is not going to make a lot of difference with the noise today, I can tell you. They do have DSP over here, digital filtering. Probably more the digital notch. Is that the notch there? It's just the IF. Yeah, it's just noisy today. Come off, that's it. Where was that stronger signal?
The weather station that I used to have, there was when I read the instructions carefully, because I used to find it was sometimes out a little bit.
Beautiful.
They did mention that it should be calibrated. Now, yours could be totally different and pre-calibrated perhaps.
I'm just playing around here a bit.
The one that I had did say that
as you can see, you can just keep on sort of jumping through.
That's what I did, but it was such a long time ago, but it was a pretty cool. Alright, with your antenna, Jeremy, what did you, I
I'll sit here playing for hours if I'm not. I just love playing with these things. All right, that gives you a bit of an idea what they do. There is a couple more that we're going to be selling in time, so keep an ear out, or send us an email if you're interested. And just about everyone we've got looks like it came out of the box with original box. I think we've got one without original box from memory, but yeah, just about everything else with original box. All right, nice to be able to show you one of these. You know who you are down in Tassie. I think you'll really enjoy this. They're a lot of fun, and they will keep you active for hours on end. 73s from VK3 Charlie Mike, Tangambalanga, Northeast Victoria.